Hello, this is Victor at throttle.mercedes.com. This video is for Darryl in Texas. And here we have a E320 throttle body with ASR. And I just wanted to make a bench test video with readings, and then I have to reassemble the unit because I probably will have different computer connected, so I won't have time for the bench test most likely after all in the video as well. So as of right now, as you can see, bolts are missing. It's just like sitting on the bench for about 16 hours by now, long time. So just to check the coil, because this is a 6-cylinder unit. 6-cylinder units, they did have issues with coils, and many of them do. This one seems to hold on just fine. So basically right now, as you can see, it's at 105. Let's see the cold unit here. As you can see, it's at 67. So because given the fact that this is all aluminum, of course heat dissipates much better than if it would have been just steel or anything like that. So this is pretty warm, and the unit has been working in this manner for, like I said, 16 hours. So everything looks good to me. Wires were bad. I mean, I just picked one cable. Once you start touching it, this is one of them. Just picked it up from the bin, and once you start moving the wires, it just crumbles, as you can see, just completely. So it's definitely a good timing to do the wires before any further damage can happen to e-gas module or computers. And also excuse me, as you can see, these cracks, so if water or moisture seeps in there, then it can change the resistance, and when it does, then you might have issues with throttle working kind of funny. So it's definitely a must to do on this one. It was a must to do. So as you can see how it cleaned off, again, cases are not put up yet. I did leave the gasket here because it is in good shape. If you'd like, you can reuse it, or you can put a new gasket in its place. This is factory gasket, it appears. It's stuck to the base pretty good, and it sits on it pretty nice and tight, so I don't think there will be any issues in reusing it. Activation is extremely fluid, very nice and smooth. Linkage is very light and very nice. No binding on the throttle plate. That's also a good sign. So let's take a look at the readings that this unit tells e-gas module. So here we have the unit to the left and the readings on the right. 4.25, the usual 0.48. That's okay too, because it can range from 0.4 to 0.6, so we're within the ranges. 4.24 is what this particular e-gas module I have connected is given out by its firmware version. Other e-gases, they give you different, but anyway, all the throttles I test, they're 4.25, 4.24. So 4.24 is the medium value. Micro switches situations: on off. On idle, we open throttle and they will change to off on. That is also normal behavior. Sometimes they jump, but that's the software limitation. It's nothing to do with the micro switches not working properly. And also, as you can see, once we move the throttle, voltages follow, so that means that everything works just fine and nothing is going on there with potentiometers. As a matter of fact, potentiometer is really clean. It's actually pretty nice looking. The case is nice and white. That means that it has never been overheated, because like overheated potentiometers, the plastic becomes yellow. Sometimes even brown. When it's brown, then it's kind of a sign of, warning sign. You want it to look inside just to see what's going on. But this one is nice, very nice. So let's see if I have my screw. Well, no, I don't have my screwdriver handy, so I will just take the bolt off to show you the case. But anyway, it's good. It works well, and I have no problems with it. So I just want to finish it off today and mail it today as well. So as you can see, very nice, smooth activation, very light, nothing is binding, nothing is sticking. Very good. So basically, this is basically going to be all. This is a bench test of the E-Class E320 ASR throttle, and the coil is good, so that's what I'm glad to see that. Okay, so I don't have a problem. I mean, if anything would have went wrong right now, the throttle would shut off. Okay, that's just the way it works. So after 16 hours it hasn't shut off, so that means that it's working good. And those are all coils, by the way, the bed coils. But alright, so we're gonna cut it quits. This is Victor at throttle Mercedes.com. Thank you for watching.